Alrighty, we're good. Yeah! We can hit that button, and then hit that button, and then hit that button, and then hit this button. We're pressing buttons! Yeah! 1, 2, 3. Alright, cool. Let me close that now. My head is semi-exploding. I think I'll be fine today. I will live. And I will drink water. Yeah! And today we're doing something a little different. H2O. Indeed. Hold on. Chat box, stop exploding. But yeah, do I like sparkling water? Not really, no. I just like regular water. Like, I don't need stuff to my water to make my water more palatable. It's fucking water. Just drink it. Like, you need it. It's not fucking, like, I really don't like the process of trying to make water taste better. It already tastes fine. Like, what are we doing? I don't need it sparkling. I don't need Mio. I don't need it fucking. I don't like. Yeah. I don't need my water to be more water. I just want my water to be water, please. It does. It is not. It does not need to be an event. It's water. Every time you say water, a lot. But today's gonna be fun, because today the music doesn't die. Not because the game's music that we're gonna be playing today is, like, awful or anything, but, you know, I just prefer my own music in this instance. I am small. Because, today we're playing ANIWARS. I really like ANIWARS. And I want other people to like ANIWARS, because the game is very cool, and it needs more attention, so we're playing ANIWARS. You changed the text. Yes, I did. Gonna just try it out to see what it's like. I don't know. I'll decide how I feel about it later. Yeah. Do 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 do. This song. I should try out Freedom Planet. Oh yeah. Boop. There we go. Alrighty, so yeah, we're playing ANIWARS. What the hell is ANIWARS? You should play Hungry Jaws. What is that? Like, actually, what is that? Because all I'm getting right now is, yeah, all I'm getting is, like, D&D. Okay, let's try Hungry Jaws game. Because literally all I was getting was, like, D&D information. And now all I'm getting is the fucking Jaws Unleashed video game, which honestly, that game is pretty fucking cool too. But, alright, let's try searching on Steam. It is not on Steam. So yeah, you know what? I think I do just prefer the other text. I will change it back right now. Bam. I don't know. I think having the backdrop makes it look cleaner. Bam. Do 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 do. Yeah. All right, there we go. And then go back here. No, not that. This button. There we go. And then, just in case, we'll refresh. There we go. Oh, it's Hungry Shark. Okay, I've heard of that game before. I've never played it myself. There we go. Alright. Then we go back over here, then we go over here, and then we hit that button, and then we hit this, and then we hit, brain is braining. Reactivate. You got it! Ah, hold on. Hold on. Ah! Do 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 do. boop. Oh, hold on. No, not that button. This button. There we go. Alright, there we go, I think. Ah! And then, bam. Alright. Enough of that. Let's actually get to the fucking game now. Jeez. So much ambling and rambling and preambling. So what the fuck is this game? Well, it's a strategy RPG. And, I am distracted. My brain no think anymore. I'm probably gonna be like this the entire stream, it's okay. I'll live. But yes, this is a strategy RPG. A roguelike strategy RPG. And it's really fun. So we're gonna play it, because I would like more people to play it. Right now there's 4 commanders, which basically determine what starting units and abilities and whatnot that they get to have, and it's all nice and dandy and cool and stuff. So we got Blitz, who I believe mostly is like military units. We got Hellhound, who's a big old muscle mommy and has like pretty tanky and like scrappy units. We got Nova, who's like a more technical units right now, and then we got Hydra, but I do not have Hydra right now because you gotta beat a run as Hellhound, which I have no problem with. You also have a bunch of change the color of your dudes, but like she's yellow, we have to pick yellow. I hope they add more colors. Colors are fun. But alright, let's play. Yeah, and then we get to choose our enemy, which, not gonna lie, feels kind of weird for a game like this. But that's fine. We'll live. I'm going to be very distracted the entire game. Alrighty, so here's our map. What's on the map? You can read, but in case you can't read, there's a legend. That's what those are called, right? Legends, the things that tell you what things are on the map. On the left, to let you know what all the tiles do. So yeah, we're gonna get into battles. We're gonna move throughout the map and basically go towards the boss. So yeah, we will... Where do we want to go? Do we want to go left or right? I'm not sure. Bum, bum, bum. Ba, 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 ba. Ah! Ba, ba, ba. Let's go... I think I want to go left. I think we'll go left and upwards and then around. So let's go over here. Alrighty, before the battle, you get to pick out your units. But I think we'll just... We obviously don't have that many units, so it's fine. Alright. Is there anything special about this map? I wish that I could set the zoom level to always be maximum all the time. I would appreciate that. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything particularly special about this map, so what I think I will do, I'll put Cinder up here, I'll put Fuse down here, and I'll put Shred right here. Alright. She is fast, so we're gonna go hide in these trees and wait. Yeah, we're just gonna wait. I forget, is there, yeah, end turn at the top. I don't know, usually when I play this, I only have, like, my mouse active, so... I want them to... Actually, hold on, wait. If this mercenary is moving over here, Scrappers, all the units have special active abilities that they can use. Scrapper's active ability is a, command grab. Yeah, you just yoink a target and pull it towards you. The fun thing about that is, if you yoink a target over water, they instantly die. So, you know what? Yeah, we'll go right there. And we'll move the other one up here, because they are big, beefy beef women. And are very strong. Let's see, I think... What's your range? I wish I could just click on enemy units to, like, see everything and not have to, like, you know, manually interact with things. Alright, so we'll move over here, and hold off. Oh, they're going down there. Just to thwap me? That's mean. She's gonna move next. I think I would want to block her so that she doesn't end up hitting the akimbo. So we're just gonna slap right away. Whack, whack. Yeah, she's gonna attack again. Whack, whack. She's got healing. Yeah, I think we'll just face this head on. Damn, I'm taking like no damage here. Thwack, thwack. Alright, so, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up here, and can I jump behind her? I can jump behind her! Whee! Surprise! Whack! Damn, died on your own counterattack. That's sad. Alrighty. We will... I think we want to... Well, if I move over here, I can, like... I'm pretty sure I can kill her. But I don't want to, like, end up... Actually, I think that's a smart idea. Let's see. How much can I do? Oh, yeah, she's dead. Yeah, fuck it. Alright, here we go. Whack! I was afraid of her, like, running away and back attacking. But, you know, we'll live. So I will go up here, and I will wait. I don't think I need to use the med pack. I think if we just waltz on over and do a bunny hop, and there we go. Whack! And then we just waltz on over this way, and then we just whack! Alright, there we go. Alrighty, suspicious powder. I'm sure it is. Anyway. That is great flavor text. Let's see. 15 base attack, 5 initiative. Take some damage. The last 2 rounds makes sense. We get extra attack from this one. More movement is always nice, and some more HP, also nice. Ew. It's kind of gross. And we get a commander item. That's for us. That buffs everyone that we have, which is really nice. Marked enemies take more damage, get some more attack, more commander ability power, which we'll get access to later. More income is also nice. Defense and HP. I think I might want that, because, like, our guys are really aggressive. And yeah, we want to, like, go in their face a lot of the time, so more defense is going to be pretty handy. Yeah. Yeah. And then, as for the items we got, we're gonna give the handgun to you. We'll give extra movement to you and more HP to you. There we go. I guess we'll give the suspicious powder to someone else as well. Probably... that replaces the med pack, though. Yeah, that's right. That's a consumable. They only have 1 consumable slot. I prefer the med packs in that case. We'll live. Alright. So we go up here, and we got to recruit some units. I don't want. Mercenaries are nice. More scrappers are nice. More Kimbos are nice. The riders are very fun because they're on motorcycles and they do extra damage the more they move to hit someone. So they basically just run around the map hitting people and leaving. I think I'll take a rider. Alright, your name is Crash, I suppose. Alrighty, let's go right here. Actually, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna give this to the rider, because, yeah, we're gonna be moving, zipping, zooping a lot, and it's gonna cause some issues. Okay, wait, perfect. So, yeah, hold on. Buildings are important! Buildings do all kinds of things. This building right here is a mortar! And this building gives you a stat boost, so we want those. So, we will put... I forget, which one of you has the extra movement speed? You? Alright, so we'll move you right here, and we'll move you, like, over here, because you have the movement speed to actually, like, cut people off this way. There's also some item boxes over here. We're gonna try and get those, but, you know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I would prefer the rider try and get this rock. So what I think I'll do is I'll go over here. Yeah, and we'll take the rider, and we'll hit this rock. Yeah, because they don't have the movement speed to be able to go up there, I'm pretty sure. So now what I'll do is, yeah, I'm going to go up this way so my back is against this mountain. Back attacks do a lot of extra damage, as you may have noticed. And you cannot change what direction your character's looking. So, at least I'm pretty sure you can't. So we're gonna put our back to this wall. And yeah, we're gonna capture this. That'll give us a stat increase. And yeah, we'll take some extra damage here. Ouchie! Wham! Alrighty, so we're just gonna move right here. And then we're gonna capture this. There we go. Alrighty, I'm going to have her using, I don't remember if using items waste your turn or not, but either way, I don't want her like nearby, so we're gonna use our movement speed and move all the way over here. That'll be nice and fine. We do have Dragon Fire, so like if we wanted to, we could have like done something maybe. She's about to take a back attack from this mercenary, most likely, but that's something... Wait, never mind. The mercenary's moving over there. Alrighty, well, we will take that. In that case, let me move upwards. And then we'll wait right here, and then we'll get into some fights with these guys. Let's see. She's gonna move last. She's already weakened. I think what I want to do is I'm gonna do some damage to her with this mortar, and then I'm gonna use jump behind her and back attack. And that should be enough for a one-shot. We're tanky enough to just straight up trade, but I'm gonna move her upwards to, like, trade with this guy. There we go. And then we're gonna do exactly what I said. And we're gonna jump right here, and then we're just gonna go... Whack! There we go. Alrighty, we now have good movement. I forget, Dragon's Breath is fire in a line, deal 40 damage and burning. I currently can't attack anyone, but they can attack me right now. How far does that go? Yeah, no. Yeah, we'll wait. They're gonna back attack me, but we have good stats. Big number, so we're not too afraid. What I like a lot about, wham! Is that gonna KO? That actually will just straight up kill. Well, we won't get the item chest, but that's something we'll live. You know, we can live with that. Yeah. What I really like about the, Hellhound's units is that she gives all of her units lifesteal, which is really fun. Only at the end of combat. Like, you will not heal until after the combat phase is over, so keep that in mind. Alright, we get a bomb. Get some explosive rounds, which does damage to adjacent enemies. That's pretty nice. Some glasses, which increase ability power. Alrighty, what do we want here? Extra attack, low HP. First unit to act gets more damage and ability power. It wags for some reason. I wonder why. And just 8% attack. Honestly, I'm a simple person. I will just take the simple stats over most things, honestly. Items. Damage to adjacent enemies. I probably don't want to give that to Cinder, because I prefer her, like, approaching enemies on the flank and on behind, so she, like, preserves her health as much as possible. I don't want her in a scenario where she's surrounded by multiple enemies. Fuse and Shred, on the other hand, since they're my meat, I want them all nice and up front. We're gonna give ability power, extra ability power, definitely to Cinder, because, yeah, that, Wait, does that count as increased ability power? Because, like, okay, wait, hold on. So that increases that. Alright, so what does that do? Bunny jump. Meanwhile, if you throw the glasses on... Okay, yes, it does actually increase it. Thank you for telling me, game. I appreciate that. Can we throw the bomb? Throw at enemy unit, but I don't know if there's, like, a range associated with it. I would assume not, but I'm not sure. So yeah, in that case, we will give this to Crash, so we do extra damage. We could practically one-shot a unit if we travel far enough and hit him with the Dragon's Breath now, so that'll be pretty nice. Alright, let's go here next. Oh, ooh! Well, I know what I want to do. I would like everyone to be as low as possible. We're gonna yoink this Breacher into the drip. So we'll drag you over here. I would like you, like, right here, probably, so you get the extra, actually right here. I want her to just move over here. And I want these other two, like, somewhere around here. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I think we'll just move her right here for now. Jesus Christ, that Breacher is fast! I wasn't expecting her to have that much fucking, initiative. Well, I guess we're not yoinking her in the water. Hell, you know what? Actually, I think I don't want to move her at all. Let's see, she's moving backwards. She gets extra movement from the switch, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so we're gonna move, like, right here. And we're gonna wait. And then as for you, how much does that reach? I think I can grab you. I cannot grab you. Damn. Well, we're gonna be attacked on our flank, but we'll live. Thwap! Yeah. Flank attack. Wham. Wham. I could... Let's see. You're Unit 3, right? Yeah, you are Unit 3. I'm not gonna have enough. If I jump behind this breacher, this mercenary is gonna hit Cinder, but I think I'm okay with that? Question mark? I always forget the fucking... Yeah, I can jump behind her. Yeah, we'll just jump behind her. Hi. Wham! Yeah, she has a lot of health. And then we will... That's 3 units no matter what, right? Yeah, alright. So let's see. If we do... That might one-shot if we're lucky. Let's see. Alright, we got it. Nice. I thought they would approach. Approaching? I'm just gonna keep walking this way in that case. So yeah, Cinder's gonna take some damage on the back here, but she will live. She is a big girl. Alright, Terrify is ready. Yeah, we are now been in enough battles where our commander power is active. Terrify fears enemies that have lower HP. Just a little bit, which is, really nice. We're not gonna use any of it right now, but, you know, it is a thing. What I think I'll do is I will move up here. We'll wait. We're gonna swap with Cinder here. Take a bolo. It's fine. Wham! Yo, not gonna lie, barefoot motorcycle riding is certainly a choice. Couldn't be me. Can I jump behind her right now? I can. That would one-shot her, and then afterwards, these we're probably gonna move these guys upwards to, like, hit these dudes. And that might mean she can grab the box. So, yeah, sure. Whee! Surprise! Wham! I think I just want to take this head on, honestly. Yeah. Is there a specific reason they gave her, like, cow? I'm not upset. I'm just... why? Alright, we had to do some splash damage thanks to the item we got earlier. Wham. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you know what? We'll just move over here. We'll just move over here to grab the box this way. Should see a high movement anyway. Wham! Ow. Yeah. Can I jump over there? I can! Surprise! Wham! And in that case, yeah, we're just gonna walk right up. We're just gonna start scrapping. Get over here. Do I want to wait just to get the box? I kind of want to wait just to get the box. Like, she's not going to be able to kill any of us right now. So, you know what? I will. We're going to move down here so she's out of range. And yeah, we're going to grab the box. There we go. Wham! Neat. Alright, what do we get? Pocket sand! That's fun. Lower their initiative and get some attack. Get some ability power and take some damage. Yeah, sure. We get a bone necklace, some damage and some HP. We get some more HP and some more movement. Alright, enemies now have their own passive, so the first enemy unit to act gains some stuff. Ability power. We might want to give that again to Akimbo. Healing? Free healing for everyone would be pretty nice. I think... I don't want the lower defense. I don't like weakening my guys for some stats. I think the best course of action here It's probably just taking the nurse outfit, just some extra healing, give some more longevity over the long term. There we go. Alrighty, as for the items, we have acquired HP and attack. We'll give those to our scrappers. We're gonna give the movement speed, actually, to Crash. 10% extra attack. Actually, wait, if I give that to Shred, she'll do, like, more damage with the, spreading. Not that much more, but more. And some more HP. We'll also just hand that over to our, big butts up in the front. Alright, there we go. Alright, next. Alrighty, we have a turret up there. We have a turret down here. So let's put one of our meats up here. And let's put another one of our meats down here. I gotta be careful, because snipers are fucking dangerous and scary. There's also a med station here. Do we want to try and fight for that? Probably not. I think we'll put the akimbo right here, and I'm gonna move the scrapper, like, right above her, so that the enemies don't try and do any silliness. And then I think we'll move Ryder up here. And then we'll take the mortar. The medic is probably going to move next to the soldier. If we move over here, it will probably stop them from trying to take the med station unless the sniper moves up to the med station. So I think we'll do that, and we'll just go right here, and we'll trade it out. Yeah. And as for us, I think my best course of action right now... What is your movement? So she can snipe us. Again, I kind of wish there was an option just to have the information always displayed when hovering over, like, units. I think that would be nice. That's our movement. If I go right here, she'll probably just try and snipe me instead of trying to go for the akimbo, so we'll do that. Alright, so they're gonna back attack me. Yeah, I was right. Ow. She's gonna move that way, and because of the buddy system, I can't retaliate. She's gonna move right there. Okay. Now we're gonna mortar. We need to hurt the sniper as much as possible. The sooner the sniper is gone, the easier this will be. I'm pretty sure I can just jump behind the sniper. I might actually just straight up be able to do enough damage if I do that. We'll find out. Alright, perfect. 1 over. Nice. Alright, hard part's over. I'm going to move up here. With all of the extra movement, we should probably have more than enough damage to just be able to one-shot this medic. Either that, or this soldier is just, like, gonna back attack us. Not one-shot, but we're doing some damage. Alright, we only took 12. Do I just want to, like, straight up scrap? I forget, what does marking do? Okay, that's nice, but that's not telling me what this does. I'll live. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, we get the damage bonus here from Blood in the Water. We get a little bit of lifesteal. I can't be back attacked. They can only attack my flank right now. I think that's fine. We got the sniper out of the way, and honestly, that's like the more annoying thing, so we'll probably be fine. Alright, she's just gonna run and heal. She's gonna heal her. much damage does it do? 40? Okay. In that case, we might be able to one-shot this medic. No, it was just straight up 32. Alright, that tower is back on. What do I want to do here? I think I'm just going to jump behind her and just blast her. Yeah, because I can't attack her right now. Yeah, I think I will. I can't jump. I'm a potato. In that case, let's go over here. We'll just do our damage. Alright. We're gonna lose in a consistent trade, so we're actually just gonna use the heal here. Like this, like that. There we go. Alright. We can go over here, and we can back attack her. Wham. Get some HP back. It's pretty nice. Alright, she's activating that tower now. And she's moving up there. We can berserk. I don't think we need that, though. 30 damage, 23 damage. I think what I'll do is I'll bomb you, and I will move up here. And using the jump, get a damage bonus here. That should be enough for a one-shot. Yep. Alright, perfect. We'll travel this way. We'll hit her with the Dragon's Breath. That'll deal 39. Oh, we'll do way more if we just swing. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, we're doing pretty damn good so far. Alrighty, we got some vodka. 2 shots of vodka. What does that do? HP, defense, loosen movement. Alright. Get some throwing knives. I would really appreciate if there was, like, a range indicator on these consumables and on, like, moves. Like, having range be a stat here would be pretty important. Alrighty, we get some attack. And we get retaliation break if we have other punk items, which is pretty nice. Shield for adjacent units. Alright. Lose some initiative, but get some more attack. Extra damage when moving before attacking. Another commander item. I would probably like another nurse outfit. 20 healing at the end of the turn is pretty nice. Banned in some regions is really funny. This game is distracting. I am in the way of not all the shop shit, but you know, you can see the important shit. Alrighty, we have a good amount of money. We have a lot of consumables. Stealth. Get some bombs. Marking. Again, I still don't know what marking does. You're not telling me what mark does. That's a big bomb. What do we get here? Some defense. And then shield for travel. That's pretty damn handy, actually. So, you know, we'll take those. 3 energy at the end of the turn. Extra ability power. Cleaving! So more splash damage, essentially. I will take those. I don't think we need to sell anything. I think we have unless we're, like, gonna buy more units. I think we'll keep on, hold on to everything else right now. Let's see, matter of fact, yeah, the next unit area is over there. We'll probably head on over there right now, actually. As for what to spread out, extra cleaving. That would be very silly for Cinder. Tile travel shield, we'll give that to you. Shield for adjacent units, we'll give that to you. Extra damage on movement, we'll give that to you. Extra defense, and extra punk. Who has other punk items right now? So that's a punk item. That's a punk item. Okay, so Shred and Crash right now. Retaliation break for free on attack. Honestly, giving that to Shredder will be pretty damn handy. That means less meaty attack when I'm moving around. We'll give probably a bomb or vodka. 2 shots of vodka. Extra attack. Some more defense. We'll give defense to our meat. Extra attack. Honestly, anyone can use these. I think I want to give it to Cinder, though. She's got a lot of attack already. Crash should also be able to use it pretty good. She's going to be doing so much extra damage. Yeah, we'll give it to Crash. Alright, we're going to move down here now and hit this question mark. Because we want more units now. Oh god, 2 snipers. This is going to be a bit annoying. Alrighty, I want to be very careful. Snipers are very mean. We need them to move. I think the best course of action, unfortunately, they have their own artillery system, too. This is going to be annoying. Alright, we'll put you here. We want our meats on the bottom, I'm pretty sure. Because we want to be able to hit this. And I think we want to move Crash over here. I would like to try and stop... I'm not too worried about their ability power. But I want to stop that mortar. That mortar is going to cause us issues. I need those snipers to move. That's the more important than anything else. What is their attack range? Okay, so... if we're just essentially behind this tree, we'll be fine. You're going to be able to move, and you're going to be able to move. God, do I just want to wait? I might just want to wait. I might just have to thug it out with the tower. I can't sink anyone right now. Oh, you know what? Matter of fact, you do have the extra movement speed. If I move right here and break this rock... we can get this med station. We'll probably do that. I'm gonna move up here. Yeah, we have enough movement to do this. We're gonna get mortared. They're gonna target our med station, which makes perfect sense. Alright, we can mortar a bunch right now. I do not probably want to get their other mortar. I think I genuinely just want to, like, chip away at them with this mortar. I really want those snipers gone as soon as possible, and I need them to come to us, so no joke, we'll probably just, like, move backwards. We'll probably move one of us upwards to get them to approach. Yes, I think I'll bomb you. We're gonna move downwards here. She's swapping there to tackle into us that way. I think I want to move right or back. Yeah, you know what? Matter of fact, not only am I going to move her back, I think I'm going to move her up here. Because I think up here is going to be, like, a good enough position to be able to, like, run around and do a back attack on enemies. We now have Terrify. None of them have any weakness aside from the sniper. I will get another turn. If I approach right here, flank attack her, and then roar, that'll stop a sniper attack and a breacher attack. Let's do it. Yeah, so now we're gonna roar. Oh, that's only on a single enemy. In that case, I think I want to stop the sniper. I think I want to drink this, because I would like to do as much damage as possible to this breacher. Or I can try and flank attack here. If I move behind the breacher, I'll be in range for this sniper, but not this sniper. So you know what? Yeah, we'll drink the vodka. And then we'll swing. We're gonna be back attacked, but hopefully that extra damage will be enough for us to, like, thug it out. Alright, mortar our med station. That's fine. I can just walk up and back attack this breacher, like, right now, so I'm fine with that. We're going to start injuring their snipers a little more. I'm pretty sure if I just walk up, that'll be enough. Yeah, that's way more than enough. Alright. Alright, she's choosing to flank attack because it opens up the other sniper. Taking a big amount of damage here. I think I just want to move up one. And then we'll wait. Our med station's back. I think I just want to move down and grab it. Yeah. Alrighty. I don't care about her back attacks. I need to be in the sniper's faces right now. So get over here. They mortar our med station. Alright, blow it up that way. That's fine. You're weakened. I do not care about the soldier right now. I just care about these snipers. I think Ryder has enough movement to be able to, like, go past the scrapper to be able to hit the sniper directly. And our Kimbo can jump behind this one, so I think I'll bomb this one, so it's a bit weaker for Ryder. Bam! Nice. Take a flank attack. That was a lot of damage, but thanks to that shield, we thugged it out. And also, thanks to her moving out of the way, we can just go all the way over here. And yeah, absolutely fucking annihilate the sniper. Sounds good to me. Move up here and wait. That's back up now, but we're just gonna straight up back attack you. Enemy mortar will attack probably one of our actual units this time. Yeah. That's fine. Pop. Goodbye. Alright, nice. Extra attack against full HP units. That would be fucking gross on the Rider right now. Another commander item. More commander ability power. I don't care for that. I don't like them units losing stats for that. Everyone gets more ability power is pretty nice. More initiative and more money. I would like more initiative. That would be handy to make sure we get guaranteed trades more often. Alright, we got more units here. Ooh, a rocket. I like rockets. Do 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 do. Ah! Let's see. So let's take the rocket and let's take the assassin. That way, Kimbo won't be alone as she's like flanking dudes now. One kind of sensible but weird thing about this game that's like hard for me to get used to is the fact that like your units don't really get like experience or anything. Like you know what I mean? Like your progression is wholly tied to the roguelike elements, which is like good and bad at the same time, not gonna lie. Alright, ability power, we're probably gonna want to give that to Breaker. Breaker ability power would be pretty nice. Attack and HP. More attack, lose some initiative. More attack against full HP units. I really want to give that to Crash. That would also probably be really good. More ability power, lose some initiative. Initiative is nice. We're so low on initiative, but I don't want her to be near anyone anyway. So her being low in initiative is not going to be the end of the world, most likely. Hopefully, maybe. Possibly, maybe. Nope, York. Alright, what's this question mark? Wounded mercenary. Tend to their wounds, let them join you. Tend to their wounds, send them away. Steal their shit. Hey, free units. Ah! Who do we get? We got a mercenary with some armor and some and chain blade. Lower enemy defense for 2 turns. That's pretty good. Mercenaries are like the cheapest unit, and they tend to like die a good amount, but they're like good fodder units. So I'm going to yoink their stuff, and I'm going to give them something like super dangerous to go off. Like, I just want them to like be obnoxious, basically. We'll give them a bomb. Alright, time for this one. These deadly battles are like mini-boss battles, essentially. And you have to do like a couple of them before you are allowed to actually fight the boss. So let's go on over. Alright, what do we got? Alright, they have a factory, which reduces their front and flank damage. I would like to get rid of that. I would also like to run over to this med field as soon as possible. None of their units have that much range or attack speed. There's a mortar over there, though, so they are probably going to wander to the mortar. They have some barracks, and there's a supply point there. We want everyone to, like, hover around this middle area, probably. I'm gonna put Crash down here. She has the most movement, so she can probably get to the med station before anyone else. Once again, I wish I could see everyone's stats just a little bit clearer. We want Fuse down here, because I want her to move upwards almost immediately. I want Cinder over here. I want everyone, like, down, pretty much. Except you two, probably. It's only 6 units per battle here. We could probably use the Mercenary as, like, a suicide unit for the top. If we put you back, we might want to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, look at that fortification. We're gonna move upwards. And end. Yeah, they're gonna wander right on over to that tower. We're gonna move upwards. And then we're gonna go straight over here. We want that med station. We want that med station as soon as possible. And if we can take that mortar before they can... Oh, that's a problem. Damn, they had enough movement for that. No buenos. How much range is that? All units in a radius, but yeah, we want to be able to like hit these guys up here. We might have to hope for a little extra movement. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that. See, this soldier is going to be able to move next. What's her movement? She's good movement. She's really high movement. She might be... If I jump up here, she'll probably be able to, like, back attack. You also have enough movement to, like, wander down there. If we get the med station, we'll probably be able to, like, deal with the chip damage that the tower is doing to whatever unit, but it's everything else I'm afraid of. I think for now, I'll just move down here. Alright, we're taking a flank attack. Bam. Yeah, that fortification is doing tremendous. We can bolo them. We can bomb them. I think I want to save the bomb for the breacher, so we'll bolo. We'll move up here. I probably just want her to move, like, just straight up, pretty much. I will take a back attack if I move to take this with her. Actually, will I? Yeah, this breacher will be able to back attack me. Where does she move next? In quite a while. I think what I'll do is I'll move right here. We'll stun grenade you. And we'll take this. Alright, we have that now. They do a lot of damage. Not gonna lie, I think that honestly, like, that's... Damn, that's unfortunate. Honestly, that's generally the matches where the opponent starts off with so many buildings, it feels like virtually impossible to, like, get, like, a good foothold on. I mean, that makes sense. That's why they're mini-boss battles, but it just doesn't feel good. Alright, you're stunned, so we'll move up here, and then we'll jump for the extra damage, and do as much as we possibly can right here. 61, that's pretty good. We'll move up, and we'll bolo again. If we bomb, how much damage will that do? Not enough. Because of the flank reduction, so yeah, we'll bolo again. I think we'll move you... I think we want to go over here. I think we need to start, like, dealing with these guys. When do you move? Can I grab you right now? Okay, so that is a range of 3. So I need to be at least here. Yeah, I would like her over here. Because that forces her to move. I wish I could see the damage I could do, like, before moving. Honestly, I think that's another big thing about this game. I wish I could see just a bit more of the values of stuff before I commit. Like, it doesn't exactly feel the greatest sometimes. Like, if I move up here and flank and attack, like, I would like to know how much... Like, if the potential for me to one-shot is there. They've been mean with their positioning in water, too. I haven't been able to yoink anyone. Kebab wraps. Yay! Yeah, I finished dinner before stream. Also, hold on. It is hot in my room. I am taking my hat and my sweater off. Ah! Yeah. Alrighty, there we go. You know, I think I just want to move right here just to prevent this breacher from being able to back attack my Kimbo. Bam! Alrighty, that's back up. I would... If I back attack, that's so many extra steps, I might actually be able to one-shot this Breacher. Because the medics don't do too much. Yeah, let's do it. It's not enough. We can get some burn-in, but we can get a huge amount of damage here, so we'll take it. Oh no! I forget, they tackle. Tackled us right into the water. Completely forgot about that. Look at that. Alright, they got the med station now. If we move up here... You can bomb you, but it also bomb my own guys, which I do not want. Weird-looking Pokemon, yeah. Medic is medicing. Mercenary takes some chip. That Mercenary has been thugging it out, not gonna lie. They've been taking damage a bit better than I was expecting them to. Matter of fact, if I bomb this Mercenary and move in a particular way, it will stop this Breacher from being able to tackle anyone else. So let's do that. So we're gonna bomb, and we're gonna follow. I think I literally just want to walk up and just back attack the medic. Alrighty. So this Breacher is going to move next. Then you, then you, then you. I think we just want to put up a side attack here. Follow the Mercenary. Back and healing themselves. If I move right here, I will be able to rocket both of these guys. Here we go. Alrighty, I would really like to deal with it. You know, that's another thing I kind of don't like. I don't like that, the towers get, like, captured by being near them, which makes sense. But then in order to stop them, you need to do damage to them, rather than, like, just being able to capture them. I'm fine with them going on cooldown if you recapture them, but it feels, like, really odd that, like, you have to destroy the buildings and then wait for the building to come back. Not the biggest fan of that. So, hold on. Bum, 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 bum. Ah! Hold on. Alrighty. Alright, she is super low. I think what I want to do is this. We're going to move up here. We're going to hit a jump. That'll give us a good amount of shield power, so we're not in danger of, like, super high retaliation here. But we need to, like, start chipping away. We need to get rid of these buildings. That's honestly the more important thing. Wham. Mercenary is gone. I expected as much. But yeah, these buildings are causing us, like, big problems. We'll destroy that one. We can deal a good amount of damage to that one. Decent amount of damage to her. We can't yoink her. If I move from here, they'll probably move to take... Actually, they're probably going to move to take this building, like, right now. Not gonna lie. Who moves next? You? We'll be able to rock it. I think what I want to do is, I'm gonna... How much is that? And this is tricky. I might want to get rid of this. Yeah, we'll start chipping away at the buildings. Alright, 50 to the building. Take some damage from the back attack here. But we are big meat, so we can tank it a bit. Yeah. 30 damage on the Rocketeer. They just took it again. That's so mean. If we destroy this immediately, that'd be nice. Off by 7. Again, I really don't like that you need damage for those. We're gonna heal. I would appreciate if she doesn't die. I can bomb her. I can't move behind her is the problem. I'm not too worried about the mercenary. I think honestly just we're gonna move downwards and we're just gonna bomb. Bonk. Yeah. We're gonna stop that. There's a chance I can stop this on one swing. Fuck it. Damn, off by 1! Let's get rid of this. Oh, god damn it. I always forget about that. Knock in the water. Alright, they didn't do that much to that. Still not. Mortar, they got rid of it there, so now we're losing some stats, unfortunately. And we do not have the damage to really be hurting people. Bonked in the water again. God damn it. Let's move over here. I can't jump. Oh well. We'll flank tag. She's probably gonna explode. Yeah, dealing with enemies that have buildings is, like, just such a fucking problem. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I don't think anyone should start with buildings. I think the fact that, you know, enemies have to move in a way to acquire the buildings is, like, a good enough thing that stops them from being as strong. But when they already start with buildings, it throws everything, like, completely off whack. Like, even if they were to start with more buildings on their side, as long as they don't have them immediately, I think that helps, because otherwise you basically have, like, no counterplay. Because you have to build up an advantage that they don't have to build up. Okay, good. I haven't needed to talk about it yet, but the target you hit after you jump is actually random based on wherever the fuck you landed. It's not always the same target. Yeah, we're gonna attack to the back here. Oh, the mortar's mortaring. Yeah. Oh no! By the way, if you're wondering what the hell's up with the coin flips at the end of at the end of combat. A system they added a while ago is this game used to have like permadeath. Now instead what happens is when your unit dies, a coin gets flipped. If you flip well, then they'll come back at the end. But if they don't flip well, then they perma-die. Yeah, we're just gonna be taking some huge damage here now. You know what we might have to do? Unironically, like, for all these, like, mini-boss battles, it might just genuinely be a good idea to just hold off as long as possible before getting there. Which is also kind of tricky, because the game scales based on how many, how much shit you have. But that would still probably be the better option. Alright, give me a quick moment. I will, use the bathroom and be right back. Yeah. Alrighty, I am back. Ugh. Boop. Alright, there we go. Hi, Sharktooth. I also just washed my face, because my face felt funny. I am doing alright. Let's see. Oh, I just realized the way the map is lined up, you have to go through like a mini-boss battle before you keep on going. That makes sense. Yeah, once again, let's move upwards. There's more units here. This is ANIWARS. This is a roguelike strategy game. Alrighty. I think... What's it on? Right now it is on Steam only. It may or may not be on more stuff later. Yeah. Like, this is a very early version of the game. Like, this is basically like the 0.2 release. How much? I actually don't know. Because, like, no joke, what ended up happening was we saw this in, like, someone else's video, and I was like, well, that game looks cool. So, yeah. And my friend Fox agreed with me, so he got it for me as a gift. It is currently $13. There you go. But yeah, it is in early access, so, you know, do what you can. Help out. Alrighty. How do I want to go about this? I probably want you to be right here. You have the most movement speed, so we can probably get the rock that way. But then I want one of my big meat ladies down here and another one up here, because I want one to move upwards and protect the akimbo unit here. But we want this mortar. Yeah, and we're right next to a supply point, so we can get a stat boost here. Okay. Yeah, alright. Works out perfectly fine. Alright. We get that mortar. We take a bolo to the face, but we'll live. And we'll move right here, so we're blocking off access to our akimbo. We'll start trading. Ouchie. Take a flank shot, but we'll live. This is fun. It is fun! This is a fun game. Let's attack this soldier. I want to do as much damage to them as possible. I think I just want to move down here and just flank shots this mercenary. Wham! Jeez, we did a lot of damage there. That was a high roll. We could have one-shot them. I'm sad that we did it. We have jump now for our akimbo unit, so let's move over here, jump behind this medic, and just do a ton of damage. Nice. Mercenaries moving, trying to destroy our buildings, not really gonna help them out too much. We can one-shot the soldier, so no matter what here, next to our passive, wham. Nice. Let's just get you out of the way. Alright, and now that it is just a singular medic, I am not too upset with just leaving her there. If I grab her, how much does that do? 25? Yeah, we'll just weaken her a bit. So we can go on over here. I love the character designs for this game. So do I! That's why I started playing. Because, yeah, me and Fox were watching a video. We were like, wait, what is that game? This character designs are fucking sick. We want them now. So yeah, we found the game. Neat game. Alright, there was a burger in that one. I don't want to get rid of her yet. We want this other item too. And some goggles. Alright. Now we can get rid of her. Wham! There we go. Alrighty. Unstable shield generator. Gain some shield. Alright, good amount of shield. Extra defense. Extra defense. Attack range. That is going to be very silly later on. Alright, commander items. Healing at the end of the turn. Cooldown, but lose some defense. Not the biggest fan of those. And power. Yeah, I'll take the nurse outfit. Actually, wait, before we equip anything to our units, since we're gonna get another one right here. I like the riders. The riders are fun. Although, if I grab a rocket, this is the earliest I've gotten a rocket unit available. Let's try it out. Fuck it. Yeah. Alrighty. Extra defense. We'll give that to our big meat. You got a burger. That's extra HP. We lose some initiative. That's pretty good. And then this is initiative and ability power. That is really good on an akimbo unit, but I think we want to give that to our rocket. And we want to give the range to our rocket. Honestly, extra defense on the akimbo unit is also not a bad idea. But we'll give it to our scrapper so they can tank a bit better. Event! To advance to the islands, you stumble a beautiful lagoon. You can stop by and take a rest. Take a rest or stay on the offensive. I don't know what these do. We'll take a rest, I suppose. We lose initiative, but we get a ton of HP and defense. Alright. I'll live with that. Alrighty, we have a medic station there. None of our units have enough movement speed to get over there fast enough. I think what I'll do is I'll put a rocket unit here. I'll put my tankier scrapper here, and I'll put these two, like, over here. That way these two can deal with them as they approach from the top, and these two can, like, block off this area. What is bro summoned 5 times? You'll have to find out! Ouchie! Bam! Alrighty. I move right here. Does that give me... Yes, it does! Alright, perfect. I don't have enough, Oh, wait, that's right! I have an extra attack range. I can attack diagonally now. I forgot about that. Wham! Alright, perfect. This is going on exactly as I thought it would. Kind of. Sort of. Possibly, maybe. Don't worry about it. Alright, we'll take a flank attack, but we get the medic station, so that's fine. Alright, we get to Akimbo. We have jump now, so we're gonna hide on over here, and we're gonna take a big old leap, and wham! Alright, she's gonna go off and heal. The rocket unit can take that building. Honestly, I might just want to. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Alrighty. Yeah, and now we just attack on flank. Ah! Han. Do 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 do. Ha! Yeah. Do 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 do. Yeah. On. Alrighty. Anyway. Let's see. We can go grab that box right now. I'm not too worried on the mercenaries' damage right now, so I think we could just grab that. Alright, there's armor in there. What was I doing? I've completely fucking, like, bungled my chat settings a while ago, so I've been sitting here, like, fucking with it the entire time, as you can see. Hell, matter of fact, don't I have a, No, not there. Yeah. Yeah. I will need to adjust it, like, more later when I actually have, more time. And, you know, not in the middle of the stream. Wow. She is still alive. That is kind of surprising, not gonna lie. But we are in, more than enough good strength, so... Hell, actually, matter of fact, like, yeah, we'll be able to take this. That is a bird. Limon, the parrot. Extra initiative and ability power. Mark an enemy unit within a 5-5 area. Huh. Alright, we got more movement. Definitely giving that to Rocket. Rocket movement, very handy. A random weapon after a battle, or ability power. Ability power is very handy for, like, all of us right now. Yeah, we'll give the movement to Rocket. We'll give the ability power to Nyx, so we get a big old damage increase when we jump now. Give the extra defense to our scrappers. Alright, next battle. Let's see. We'll probably put one of you down here. I think we want the other one, like, right about here. I'm not too worried about the mercenary. We want them to be, like, just close enough. Put the rocket down here. And then we want you, like, somewhere up here. You should make it where if you put an outfit on a character, it changes the character's clothes to match the outfit. What do you mean? Like the nurse outfit armor. Well, the nurse outfit was a commander item. I'm using it, not anyone else right now. So yeah, hold on. We'll just yeah. For now, let me just reset that one more time, just to have it be that. Because I literally I do not remember what I messed up, but I messed up something. So the background of my chat was like gone. So I gotta go and like fix that later. So yeah, right now the chat will be floating in the ether. They're gonna have good movement speed. I think I just want to move right here. Aww. None of them are in a fun spot. I can go right here and still attack her, though. Wham! Alright, we'll move up. Get over here. And we'll move her straight up, and then we'll wait. Oh, wow. They didn't bolo. I thought that was bolo. Alright, you're marked now. Currently cannot jump. We need a bit more energy. And I don't think I want to head-to-head right now either. I think I'm just going to move right up here. Let's see. Yeah, honestly, I think we just chip away at you. Wham! The eyes on your model look like a galaxy. I know! That was intentional. Actually, no, we don't want to ability that. We want to save our energy. We're just going to swing. And then we'll move up here and attack from flank. Ow. Whap! And now we can jump. So now we're going to walk all the way over here, and we're just going to hop on over behind this nurse. We're behind this. Yeah, I know this nurse. Hi. Wham! Alright, we can just straight up knock out this unit, so let's do it. Get out of here, lady! Yeah, and then we'll start walking over here and cut them off. Berserk is ready, but we probably don't need it. I can't bomb them from here, so we'll just attack. They're both marked, but I really want that item, so I think for now, I'll just walk behind you and just do that damage. There we go, and then I can grab the box after. Well, now I can't, because you're in the way! Get out of the way, lady! Fucking so rude, getting in the way of the treasure! Stop it! Wham! Now cut it out! There we go. Nice! Alright, what does it do? That's the ability power, and we take some damage. That one's movement and initiative. 10% extra attack. With the addition, if we have another punk item, we do some extra. Big old vest, some defense, and some ability power. Alright. Alright, enemies now have first strike. Get another commander item. reduction's not an awful thing, but I don't use my commander abilities too often. I'm not really spamming them. Everyone getting 5% extra defense would be pretty damn handy, and 6% attack is also pretty damn handy. I think we'll go with the defense, though. Alright, before we go to the store, we're gonna go down here and clean out the rest of the bottom of the map as much as I possibly can before doing more. Alright, that sword is extra attack! Yeah, we want that. Free damage. Do we have any other punk items? Who has other punk items? You do... Just you. Alright. Take some defense. We'll actually give that to you, because she puts herself in, like, a little bit of dangerous scenarios. Not gonna lie, because of the extra attack range, I probably don't need that much extra ability power. We could probably give it to her. That way we do, like, a ton of extra damage on jump now. So we'll do that. Alright. Oh boy! A sniper! What is your range? Okay, so if we can just get to the tower quick enough, it should be fine. So we'll put you here. You being there is good, you being there is good, and you being there is good. Honestly, that's all good. Move you down one, actually. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me swap you, because you're going to be in, like, direct range of these guys more. And you have, like, more stuff, so we'll do that. Then we'll end. They're moving over. We'll move downwards, yeah. We don't want to move upwards. That way, we can have our top covered by you, and our bottom covered by you. Alright. So now the sniper is there. That's a problem, because now we can't walk to the tower. God, these guys have so much movement speed. How do we want to navigate this? Alright, there's a high likelihood that we're not going to be able to take the tower now. And it is very important that we get rid of the sniper. What's their range right now? No joke, I think actually we're not going to move. Yeah, we're not going to move. We're just going to swing on you. Alright, we get bow load. There's the tower, so that's range, right? Yeah. Which now means the sniper is going to be a bit more dangerous than I would like. I think having this top scrapper, like, wander around and catch them on flank might be a good option. Is every character female? So far, based on what I've seen, yes. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is not go over this water, because these guys' active ability is a tackle that can just yoink you right down into a direction. We don't want that. So we're just going to go right here, we're going to trap you, and we're just going to start swinging. Because we want that sniper to be, like, moving. Because they do less damage if they move before they shoot. Alright. So now we're going to swap. Bam. Okay. I'm gonna hold off right there. This is really tricky, because, like, I don't want to be... What's your range right now? Right there. You could swap here and hit here if you wanted to. We're not in a dangerous position-ish right now. We're just gonna move down. Alright, Berserk is ready. Yeah, we're gonna hit it. I would like to do as much damage as possible here. Because, yeah, I would like to hurt you hard. The sniper is gonna do... Okay, thankfully the sniper moved, so ow, but we'll live. Okay, you're moving up here. You get a retaliation break, unfortunately. But you moved. I'm fine with that. Let's see. I can bomb the sniper, hit these two. Let's do it. Bolo. It's fine. We still have a heal on you. You have good damage. You have full health, so we'll just start swinging. There we go. Alright, the tower is done-ish. Let's see. Do I want to risk a jump right now? Let's see. You move next, right? Okay, so I'm going to move here, and then I'm going to jump. I think if I jump right here, or yeah, I can just jump. So the jump target is random if there's multiple units next to you. Whether I hit the sniper... Okay, so if I hit the sniper, that... Actually, no, because if I do that, then the breacher can just, like, move around and just knock me into the water. I do not want that. So no joke. I think my best course of action is just to jump here and do as much damage to this breacher as possible. 1 HP. God damn it. You son of a bitch! Thankfully, because I'm playing as Hellhound, all my units have lifesteal, but, oh god, 1 HP, ow! Alright, now I can jump as far as I want and do as much as I want. Let's see, matter of fact, let's see. Oh, I can just straight up kill you in just a basic right now, which will protect, my Rocketeer, so yeah, let's do that. Alright, move on down, and wham! Best song in my opinion. Oh, what, the Guardian Deity battle? Yeah, I really like it. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. I might agree with you. I like this, and I like, Vast Pony Canyon. Those are, like, my favorite songs in Gen 7. Alright, a ton of commander power, but we lose cooldown and initiative. I don't want that. Some more stats. More ability power and cooldown reduction. Honestly, I might want that. If I could just straight up, like, use my abilities often, that might be a bit more handy here. Alright, what do we get? Base attack, but we take 10 damage at the start of the turn. Not sure how I feel about that. I might just sell that. We got some HP and some attack. Ability power. I think we'll give that to Nyx. Because, yeah, that extra jump damage just does a ton. Extra initiative we're going to give to our scrappers. We want them to have high initiative so they can always, like, counterattack. Yeah, we'll give it to you. Because, yeah, you were dropping initiative from the other items. Hell, you know, we could actually give this to Anorak. As long as we just keep her safe. Yeah, let's do that. Alrighty, extra unit time. Ooh, we can get a rider. I like riders. We get a rider. I've not used assassins yet. If we... Actually, you know what? We'll get a rider. And then we'll get a rocket. Yeah. Alrighty. They currently don't have much. We know. Alright, we'll clean this out. We'll go to the store afterwards. And then... Okay, so the sniper's right here. Mountains are going to be funky, but we'll make do. We'll move down here because they don't have enough movement speed to get over here yet. We'll move right up here, I think. Actually, you know what we could do? I think I know what I want to do. Yeah, alright, so we'll move down here. And we'll move, like, right here. I think I want them to approach me. I'm just gonna wait. What is the range on that? Alright. Move up 1. Alright, we can Terrify, but no one's in range right now. We'll just move up 1. We'll block off this point. And then we'll move up right here. Let's see, can't bomb them yet. Actually, you know what? We'll have her move upwards and around and catch them on flank. Let's see, if I move up here, they'll probably start pouring in, because I don't think you can attack yet. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll swing on the mercenary. And then we want to move, like, right here-ish. Let's see. Do I want to move up? I think I do. The sniper will be able to hit me. I think we just want to move smack dab in the center. Hell, do we have both of them in there, actually? We might. Yeah, they don't really have, like, splash damage, so... Fuck it. Straight the numbers, this is gonna hurt. They swap. I think I just want to move down and swing. When do you move again? You move again later. Okay, so you know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll patch you up. Yeah. We still get a rocket, but I don't think I want to do that, so we'll just swing. Get back. Alright. Taking some damage, but we're not taking that much damage because they moved. What happened so far? I tried to get as many of the enemies as possible in, like, the center here, so we can start doing some shenanigans. We're now doing some shenanigans. Damn, I don't have enough movement to... Oh, wait, I have enough movement to go up here, at least. And then I can... Oh, no! I don't have enough range for that. Damn it. Actually, this might still be a good position. So, yeah, we'll swing on you. Boyfriend's getting home in 20 minutes. What should I make before it gets here? I don't know. I usually, like, make dinner before stream, so... I'm very much a do the hard work before it, like, becomes a problem kind of person. Like, today I made, like, macaroni and chicken with peas and carrots, so... I think I just want to swing on the sniper. Yeah, I don't mind you being here, because if you're there, you can't use strength in numbers, because no one else is nearby, so I'm not worried about the damage you're going to be doing to my rockets. And I'm not worried about the mercenaries' damage, like, ever, pretty much. Hell, fuck it. Retaliation break. Taking some damage. Ouchie. Yeah. Alright. Swing. Huh. I did a lot of damage. Can I bomb them? If I move, I could. Boom! Alright, Pirate Cutlass. I can jump. So close indeed. Yeah, we're gonna go right here, and then we're gonna jump and attack the sniper from the front, or flank. There we go. Hard part's over. Alright, we'll take a rider, move down here, swing on the medic. Alrighty, we'll take a big meat number 1. You'll just swing on the mercenary here and one-shot him. Very nice. And then we one-shot you. Alright, now the medic is all alone. Was there any treasure on the map? No. Alright. Yeah, no treasure. Alright, we're good. Ouchie. Alright. And now we bully the medic. Yay! Ooh, yes! More range. As those flashbangs and cluster bombs. Those are both very good. And more ability power. And more meat. Alright, before we do anything else, let's head on over to the shop. Get some stealth. Acid and poison. Burn. Attack and initiative. Some more attack, some more defense. Some more attack. We're getting a lot of punk items here. Hell, is there anything we want to sell, actually, come to think of it? Lower their initiative by 10 is pretty handy. Ability power damage, movement initiative, damage, shield. We want those. Shield on movement. HP but lower initiative, I'm not the biggest fan of. Sell that. Attack and initiative. Attack. A lot of punk stuff here. Heavy boots. That means we can't get, like, knocked around. That's pretty handy. How long are you going to stream for? Until the end of this run. As is usual with roguelikes, the run can usually go on for, like, an hour plus, so... Ooh, extra energy at the end of the turn is really handy. Do we want more? Do we want more ability power? We probably do. We have the money for it. Alrighty. Alright, extra range is going to be very handy on Rider, because the extra damage from our movement is going to pile onto that. Likewise, we might want to remove the movement boots on our rocket and give it to our rider so that she gets even more damage. She'll basically just run behind someone as much as she can and just one-shot them. That's the plan here. Flashbang is very handy, but on rocket is not the most handy. I might want to swap this with one of our frontliners. Yeah. Alright, shield on movement is pretty self-explanatory. Giving that to Rider, or honestly, also our Akimbo is also a good idea. Alright, and now damage stuff. Damage for punk items. Is that per punk item? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Extra ability power. Give Rocket cluster bombs. It would be funny, but Rocket doesn't have that much movement compared to my other units, so she wouldn't be able to utilize it as much as the other ones could. Like, all of my other units have more movement, so I would like that to be... Like, I want the rockets behind my other units, like, doing, picking away at my opponents, right? I don't want them, moving in dangerous positions like that, so... Extra ability power. Honestly, I could give that to virtually anyone at this point. Probably not the scrappers, but anyone else. Probably Rocket. They've not been in a good position to, like, wanna... Yeah, we'll do that, actually. 62% damage on jump attack is massive. It will probably one-shot whoever the fuck I landed here. Hell, honestly, I could probably move all these other ones, too. and just give her more ability power. 82% damage. It's probably just gonna straight up one-shot. Grounded, we want on our tanks so that they can frontline and not get knocked around. And now we have 2 punk items here. We can honestly probably give both of those to Rocket. That way we get our damage increase, we get a movement increase, which is gonna be handy, and we get a, like a finisher increase here, which is pretty good. Extra initiative. Which one of you has the lowest initiative? You have 4, you have 6? Yeah, here you go. More defense to Ryder, because she puts herself in dangerous positions a bit, and then a bit more ability power. Which one of you has higher damage right now? You slightly, so here you go. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright. Deadly battle. Our opponents have access to a supply point, a barracks, a factory. This tower is neutral, and this med station is also neutral. We're gonna want to capture this artillery system to chip away at their buildings as soon as possible. So we'll take Ryder, we'll move her down here. Yeah, I said on the previous round, I am not the biggest fan of the enemies having, pre-capturing buildings. Like, at all, pretty much. We'll move both of our tanks to, like, the middle area. We'll have Akimbo by herself move upwards. There's the least amount of enemy units up here, but we want that med station. And we'll have the rockets, like, right about here-ish. Because, yeah, you want those buildings gone. Like, they need to be gone. Just straight up. Alright, we can capture that mortar station in one move, right off rip. Which is going to be handy. We will be chipping away at those buildings. We need to get rid of those buildings. We're probably going to move Ryder backwards so that these two don't, like, walk downwards and approach. We got to be careful because there's, like, lakes here. And, okay, they're moving upwards. If they're moving upwards, what's your range? I think I'm going to move Ryder one over, and depending on how that sniper moves, we might be able to flank her and one-shot her immediately. We're gonna hold right here. We will go for... Which of these buildings is the most annoying? That's the fear stat boost. That's the flank damage. I might want to get rid of that one, because the healing one is annoying, but the flank damage one is gonna be massive. That one's gotta go. We can capture this med station. They're mostly moving towards center. Oh god, she had enough movement to back attack. That's fine, because we had a ton of shield from our shield generator. We're gonna move up here. And yeah, we can move downwards and do a huge amount of damage, because a back attack and a flank are not the same thing, so... Flank is if you attack from above or below. Back attack is if you hit them, from behind. Yeah, we can do a good amount of damage, but it's not enough damage. I think, no joke, we just want to stand right here and just attack her. Yeah, we'll just stand still and attack her. She has no initiative, so we weren't going to get retaliated. And then we'll move up here. I can't capture the building yet, because if I try and capture the building, they can back attack me. And I can't destroy it in one shot yet. So I think I'm just going to move up here and just chill. With my back against the wall, as it were. She's gonna tackle? No, she's going for the swing. Alright. We come a bit ahead on that trade right now, but yeah, she's gonna move and attack on flank. Our initiative is gone now. The sniper is moving up. Our berserk is ready. I could just attack right now. Actually, I can give it to you. If I get rid of you, that will stop the healing thingy from healing. Yeah, we're just gonna attack right here. Alright, we get a Mortar Strike. So that's flank damage, and that's healing on end. And this one is stats. I think we want to get rid of the healing one now. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to move her up here, because I would like to capture this lookout tower, and move upwards to this barracks. Because the buildings do respawn, but they respawn neutral, so... Yeah, I can't capture the building right now. I would like to... Do I need the range, actually? Actually, I don't need the range. Yeah, I think I'm just going to... Faction buildings don't respawn. Thank you for letting me know. Wonderful. First time chatter came in with the fucking blazing tip. You are a godsend. Thank you, Bananas. Let's see. Best course of action. We can do a good amount of damage here. We can damage you. You're still stuck right now. The sniper's range is not that bad. I think I just want to stand here. Do I just want to stand here and just chip away at you? Or do I want to move around a bit more? I can move here and strike you. God, I wish I could do more damage to you. Come to think of it, these two are probably gonna... One of them is at least probably gonna start moving up here now that I have the akimbo up here. So do I need to ease the pressure there? I think I might just be better off attacking the building. I think right now, literally I am like in flanking, getting sandwiched and getting flanked here. So I think I might just want to do as much damage to this building as possible. Alrighty, our second meet. I'm not too worried about the mercenary as usual. We can move up here and back attack you. That will be a massive amount of damage, but it puts us in back attack range for the sniper without the sniper moving, and that's scary. We could, of course, just back attack you. It's not going to deal lethal. We could also move up here and stun grenade the sniper, I'm pretty sure. Is she in range for that? No, damn. How do we want to do this? Do we just want to hit away the mercenary? Actually... Okay, we'll put her in a vulnerable position, but will that be enough? If I attack her afterwards? Probably not. You know, I think back attacking the mercenary is probably just the safest bet. I think this scrapper is just gonna have to eat it for the team. Yeah. Wham! How's the game going? This is our second run. We're doing pretty alright right now. Alrighty. What to do? Could flank you. We don't want to be... We really don't want to be anywhere near the water, so we don't get knocked in immediately by the breachers. I'm gonna lose trades here. Do I just want to heal? Like, stand still, heal, and just start swinging? Time to sleep. Bye, Rare Candy! Let's... Actually, you know what? Yeah, I think I will heal. I think I'm just going to sit right here. We're going to be eating some attacks, but I think that's fine. We could berserk, too. No one's really injured enough to terrify. I think if we berserk and just start trading, we should be good. So let's do it. Steak is ready, and for garlic bread on the side. The boyfriend liked that. I would like it. So probably. Ow. Sniper's nest. Ouchie. Listen, I'm the one who's usually cooking at home, so like, listen, bro, if someone else cooks for me, even if it's dog shit, I appreciate it. We can back attack you, but it's not gonna do that much. We can knock out this mercenary now. We can rock it, but no one's in a good position to splash damage right now. We can finally knock out this building if we decide to. I think our best course of action right now, actually. Let's heal first. Bum, 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 bum. Actually, if we terrify, we just flinch her. That'll be like one less action. I think ignoring her and like moving upwards, destroying that flank building and dealing with the sniper is probably a good idea now. The music goes so well with your thinking. Not going you. Yeah, good old Monster Hunter music. What's your movement? That is enough, I'm pretty sure. Is that... Hold on. I always forget that. Is that movement? Movement? That's ability range. No, what's my range? Not enough. I cannot hit that sniper. You know what? I think I just want to hit the barracks. Yeah, I think I hit the barracks. One of these two are probably going to move up here and try and hit me after I move her this way. So, yeah. As for you, I think we just move down. We just one-shot this goober. Or do I want to try and move back here and get the sniper? You know what? Yeah, I'm not too worried about the mercenary. The mercenaries usually deal low amounts of damage. Let's move here. Oh, no. We get some healing. That enemy is marked, but as I mentioned, I would rather just destroy this building. Can I bunny jump and hit the building? Or does that only work on enemy units? No. Okay, cool. Alright, hope for a good roll. Alright, perfect. Oh, wait, I'm about to get knocked in the water. Wait, they didn't knock me in the water. Never mind. We take those. The enemy was a goober. Let's see. You move soon. Let's see here. The rider can get the sniper, but the sniper might move before then. Do I want to swing, or do I want to heal? I think I should start swinging. Let's see. If I move right here, that's not enough for a one-shot. I could chip away at you. She's far away from everyone. I'm surprised she didn't, like, move upwards afterwards to try and get me up here. Do I want to heal this rocket, or do I want to risk the coin flip? Decisions. Let's see. If I move right here, I can rocket splash. That's not high. I don't have too much ability power. Let's see. The sniper will be able to get this rocket, and if she stays still, she might just have... Yeah, she doesn't need to move to hit anyone there. Do I just want to go behind her and just attack her? I think I might want to do that, and then just move up later. I'm pretty sure this rocket is cooked either way. I think I might just want to, you know, do my damage and then start dealing with the breachers. Alrighty. We have stun grenade. I can move right here and potentially stun the sniper. That'll let Ryder give enough room to just run behind in one shot. It also puts me behind this breacher. Yeah. And then we back attack the breacher. Alright, so this breacher is moving upwards, is knocking me upwards. She's moving upwards. There goes the rocket. We expected that. Got heads. Alrighty. How much damage can we do here? We're doing 21, 15, 22, 26... 24. I'm almost certain that Ryder's movement damage will give her enough to one-shot the sniper, so I don't think we need to hit the sniper. So let's see. Up next, my Akimbo. Let's see. You're gonna move next. So I think what we want to do is we just want to attack this mercenary. We'll just hit the head-to-head trade. With my scrapper. That should knock out this mercenary and give me a good, like, lifesteal bonus to be able to survive, like, whatever these two are about to do. Alternatively, I could bomb this breacher and then jump back flank and hope that that's enough to one-shot, but then I'm right next to the water, so I might not want to do that. I think I'll just take the safer plan here. Oh my god, that's still not enough for a one-shot. That's crazy. Huge damage, though. We can terrify. Who do we want to stun? Probably a breacher. Which breacher moves next? You? Yeah, I think we want to stun this breacher, and we'll have enough movement to be able to move and back attack everyone else. So we'll stun you. We'll swing on you. We get our healing from it. Alright, that tower is back up. We can jump attack. You're stunned, so I'm not worried about getting knocked in the water. I think what I want to do is run down here, jump right here. Whoever we attack, we attack. If we kill this unit, great. If we do good enough damage to this unit, also great. And then we can move our rocket, like, right here, and then rocket right here to be able to pick off whoever is, there afterwards. So let's do that. Alright, we targeted this one. This will probably one-shot. Yep. Alrighty. So, let's move up here. I think we just want to attack. This one's currently surrounded. Which one? I'm thinking this one. Yeah. Wham! Also, hold on. Boop. Oh, God. There you go. You have summoned 5 times. Or correction, I have summoned 5 times. Yeah, it's Nibiru, so you wanted a, we wanted, you know, Nibiru to pop up. Also, we'll do, that. Hold on. There we go. See, that's much better. See, now chat has a background. There. Multi-layered problem solving! Yeah! Alrighty. With this one, we cannot one-shot, but if we move up here, we can one-shot the sniper. Which means sniper doesn't get to attack or retaliate, so let's do it. Get out of here. Alright, and Ryder can probably... Jesus Christ, we need more. Is it weird that I knew what song it was before I saw the title? Honestly, no. I'm like that with most of the songs in my collection at this point. We can do 65 to that one. 48 if we do this. 40... Yeah, you know, we'll move and attack this one, I think. That'll give us a huge shield bonus. There we go. And then, big ol' damage here. There we go. Bonk. Alrighty, and now we get the mortar. 15, 17, we'll target this one. Alright, see, there we go. We can back attack, we'll get 55. Yeah, let's do that. 53 on swing, get a good heal. Alright, and a bunny hop. Or do I just want to swing? Honestly, it's probably just safer just to get rid of you immediately. Yeah. There's been enough risky plays this run already. Let's not be silly. It's not the time to be silly. Do I want to grab you? Spend special time after he's done eating. You got it. You know, you didn't have to put it in quotes, so you putting it in quotes makes it more suspicious. I want you to know that. Like, I wasn't going to think about what you two were possibly doing. I'm now thinking about what you two were possibly doing. Don't do that. Don't leave me with open questions. I don't like open questions. We might be able to just straight up one-shot here. It's a 3-point potential, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. Let's try it. Damn. All right. That's fine. Now the Rider can just one-shot. All right, not bad. Chance to receive a gold nugget after battle, unit defense, and 10% income. Lose ability power and give everyone extra attack and HP. How does ability power interact with, like, my abilities? So they would lose the damage bonus, right? I don't think I would want that. Also, wow, there's a lot of people. Hi, people. Jesus. I cannot, because of how my setup is, I cannot see the viewers when I'm actually, like, in the game. Like, the game covers up all that information. All I can see, really, is, like, chat. But, wow, there's a lot of people watching. Hope you're all enjoying. Also, I hope you all will, play this game. This game is very neat, and I would like for it to, you know, get the support that it needs. I think the safest option is probably just taking the bunny tail. Yeah, I don't want the drop, because berserking and the stunning from the fear is very useful. And I haven't been a splurging spender, so I don't think I need the nuggets. Terrified doesn't scale. Okay, so it would just affect the damage bonus from Berserk then. And the passive. Ooh. Yeah, we don't want that then. Because, yeah, that life steal has been very handy. You know, I know the game is a work in progress, and the strategy... What the hell are these going to be? I'm curious. Again, I'm not one for open questions. What will these be? Yeah, we'll just take the bunny tail. Alrighty. Equipable commander abilities focused on utility. That sounds cool. Wrong button! There we go. Healing, increase initiative. That sounds neat. Alrighty, how do we want to navigate this? Our rocket is currently in a recruitment zone and we can't unequip them, so we're on 5 units, so we need to be a bit more choosy. What does that do? Lose initiative, gain some stats. That's some range. More range on rockets wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's see, that's extra attack and movement after we have punk items. With retaliation break. How do I want to do this? Our scrappers also need new actives. Damn, I wish I had some vodka. Shield generator. Honestly, giving them more initiative would also be nice. A lot of bombs. I could give this firebomb to the rider and then give the med pack to one of the scrappers. Could also give the Nyx the sticky bomb and do the same thing. I think I'll do that. Yeah. We'll swap these. We'll give you the firebomb, and we'll give you the sticky bomb. Hell, honestly, I might be able to change out the medkit on the rocket, too, for that matter. We'll leave it there for now. Let's head on up to the next round. Alrighty. We've got Breacher down here. Oh god, that's a lot of medics. I don't like that. It's too many medics. Alrighty. We're definitely going to want one of you up here. And we'll probably want to put the rocket up there. I think down here... Crazy spawn RNG. I think I want to do something like this. Or do I want both of them up there, actually? Do I want both scrappers up there? Okay. Thought process. Let's assume if I put both scrappers up here, We'll leave the Rider and the Akimbo to just deal with this Breacher down here. Then after that, because together they'll probably have enough damage to be able to, like, get rid of her. Conveniently enough. And then we can clear the rocks and start moving upwards. Because I don't think anything up here is going to try and get rid of these rocks to move downwards. Ah! God. I understand why you can, like, move with scroll wheel, but I gotta say, anytime I can disable zoom with scroll wheel, I do it. I really don't like it. Oh god, especially in MOBAs, like, oh lord, like, that's annoying. Because I use middle mouse button to move the camera, so I don't want it, like, accidentally zooming while I'm dragging the camera. Yeah, I think I might want to just do this, right? Because the medics and the mercenaries are not going to be doing that much damage. I'll have to deal with the Breacher, but this Breacher down here, like, after they move... Oh, actually, yeah, come to think of it, I want them to move towards me. Because if they do destroy the rocks, it'll make it easier for our two guys down here to, like, start flanking. Arrived late after eating great food. Yay. Yeah, I think I'll have my scrappers just up here waiting, and I'll just have Rocket just, like, dealing with whoever comes up. I think I'll do that. That sounds like the plan. Alright, and I always gotta remember, yeah, you... Your movement. I would like for you to, like, move upwards somewhere up here, so we'll move right here. They're moving up. We're taking some damage. We'll move up one. And then I want you, like, somewhere up here. I want this scrapper to move, like, up and, like, try and attack the Akimbo. So we'll probably just want to move, like, right here. Yeah, and then you can move over here. Okay, perfect! And then you... Hell, honestly, we could probably move up more, but, like, we can't really get any advantage if we do, so down here is fine. They're getting shuffles. Retaliation break. Not that much damage. Okay. Let's... bunny hop. And then I think, no joke, our biker is literally just gonna, like, do a donut and then hit from the side. We get our life steal bonus. Actually, no! We probably don't want to do that because we're in, like, we'll probably just move right behind her. So yeah, for now, we'll just walk right up and attack you. Yeah, and we'll just move right behind so we don't get knocked into anything. And we'll just take the trade. Okay. We can move down here and get some flank damage, so let's do that. Boatload that one. Knock over there. Medic moving right here. Retaliation break. That did higher damage than I was expecting, not gonna lie. They're pretty all, like, tight-knit. This is pretty good, honestly. I think we're in a fine enough position. I think I just want to swing on the medic. Yeah. There we go. Get some healing back. Retaliation break. But we'll tank that. Oh, perfect. They destroyed that rock for me. I I think I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move up here. We're gonna hop. We're gonna back attack the breacher. We're gonna take Ryder, and then we're gonna throw that firebomb like somewhere over here. Hi, Ben. See, we can bomb and do. Honestly, we can do pretty big damage to a lot of these. What I think I'll do instead... Ooh, no, I don't want to... I think if I move here... No, that's not going to be enough. We do have good attack range. Self-damage into Berserk. Not a bad idea, honestly. Yeah, if we just, like, bomb right here... That is an option. When do we move next? We move next immediately. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? You're... Thank you for being interested in this, fucking Krenzniklik. I cannot read that. Hold on. Oh, God!
I'm interested in this.
Yeah, thank you for being interested, Bananas. Is that an L or an I? Hold on, that's bothering me now. I must read this name. Kresnlke. Kreznikl. But listen, my Spanish tongue can only pronounce so much. We don't have enough phlegm in our language to pronounce that syllable. It's supposed to be an I. Okay. Kresnike, thank you. Good lord. Yeah, you know what? We will go with this plan. Alrighty. Oh yeah, we can also just flamethrower this line right here. Let's see. So there's a couple things we can do. We can basic attack and probably one-shot. We can bomb and do burn damage to these two. We can line and also probably one-shot. We don't need a line, though, because we have the extra range, so let's just hope for the one-shot here. Nice! Alrighty. What to do? We can just start swinging. We'll get some good life steal going. Honestly, if we... Yeah, you know what? Let's just Berserk. And then we swing. We get a ton of healing off of this. And way more damage. Nice. I don't know why that mercenary is destroying those, but whatever. Okay. Probably get rid of this nurse now. Nice. Alrighty, we have crazy movement. And they're marked? Yeah, so we're literally just gonna walk right up here. Take a hop, skip, and a jump, and just blow their back out. There we go. Retaliation break, but we should survive. Oh yeah, we're good. Take some more damage. Let's... We could bomb them. Bombing is an option. I think I want to move up here regardless. I probably want to prioritize the nurse right now. Let's see, how much was the bomb going to do? A good amount. And we have, like, attack priority right now? Yeah! I don't need to throw the bomb, so I won't. We'll just swing. There we go. And then we can just walk up and swing right here. Nice. Alright, perfect. Alrighty. First allied unit to act in a round gains 20% attack and ability power. We get 5 unit defense, and we lose some ability power and give everyone some attack and defense. I think I just want the book. probably just want to do some book learning. Yeah. Alright. Let's go back up here. Let's revive our poor rocket from earlier. We could get more akimbos. I think 2 scrappers is fine. I would like more akimbos. More flanking with them would be pretty neat. But how many more do we need? Hell, do we even want anyone right now? We could probably just hold off, honestly. I think I would prefer just having the extra rocket, just like sitting behind the scrappers as makeshift snipers, essentially. I think I'd rather do that. So we probably don't need any more units. Yeah, because now that I revived that rocket, we have 2 rockets, 2 scrappers. And then, yeah, we've got the akimbo and the rider for flanking. So we probably don't really need any other units. Is 6 the maximum amount of units that you're allowed per map? Like, are there maps where you're allowed more? Yes? Okay, so yeah, I think we're fine with the 6 we have. I don't think we need any more. Yeah. Alright, now that our rocket is back, we'll give them a range up, just like we did with this one, because that extra range has been pretty killer. Their consumable item. Oh yeah, how does, like, range and items work? Because, like, the items don't have a range. I'm assuming it's, like, the same as their attack range? Is that how it works? Because I haven't truly, like, noticed yet. Varies, but unclear. Okay. Because I would like to give, like, one of the rockets, like, a utility item. It's some QOL that'll be added in the future. Alright, cool. Because, like, the med packs make sense to me, right? You need to be right next to someone to, like, fucking med pack them. Some of these other ones I would like to be, like, a bit more clear. Like, can I pocket sand someone from, like, 1 tile or 2 tiles away, you know? In that case, I think I'll just give them a cluster bomb for now. They have a good attack boost from the double punk setup. Hell, this is percent, right? Yeah. We could give them the other punk items, and we could give them some movement. They have the extra range from the scope. We could give them an additional movement, which is always nice, and then some extra attack here. 89 damage on that one, 95 on you, but you have the thing that, like, gives you more base attack and takes some damage. That sounds good. And I think I like the items on everyone else so far. Alrighty. Up next, do we just want to start walking over to the boss? Oh, that's another question I have. How the fuck does, like... if it does difficulty scale? Like, is it based on the items you have? Is it based on, like, how much of the map you've cleared out? Like, is it a good idea to clear out the map before fighting the boss so you have as many, like, options? Or should you just, like, rush the boss? Because if this were, like, any other... Like, if this were Risk of Rain, then yeah, I'm sitting in that map for, like, 30 minutes. I don't care how long it is. Combat clears, increased difficulty. Okay, so generally speaking, you don't want to dilly-dally. You want to go for the boss as much as possible. Like, as quickly as possible. You want to take, like, an optimized route towards the boss. After the boss is unlocked, you stack Alert. Okay, so they'll start scaling afterwards if you keep fucking around. Alrighty, thank you. So yeah, in that case, I think our best course of action is to just go for this combat right here, see if anyone needs any help, and then go for the boss. Yeah, I think we have a pretty good path if we do that then. This is a big map. Alrighty, we have a med station over there. We have a supply point over here. We have a bunch of enemies over here with a warp droid. I've not seen that unit before. I've seen railgunners before. Ooh, I will probably have my rider just rush and destroy this med station as quickly as possible. And I think I want my scrappers, like, over here. We'll probably want our rockets, like, right behind them. And I'll probably want the akimbo, like, right here. Because I'm not worried about these two. I don't know what the fuck you do. Let's see. Swap positions with another unit and gain shield. Okay, so you're just going to be annoying. You do a lot of damage, though. And then drain energy from adjacent units. Okay. Wait, hold on. What's your range normally? 3 movement. Alrighty. And you're also 3 movement. You do piercing damage, so I don't want it to be linear. And then lose attack and defense to adjacent enemy units. Intimidating aura. Yeah, don't do that. My eyes have been hearts the entire stream. Don't stare at me like that. It will not work out to your advantage, I assure you. Yeah. Alrighty. Arkimbo. What is your range? Too late. I agree. So that's if you have ability. You have no charge right now, so I can move her down right here, no problem. Alright, we have a breacher. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have enough energy. Damn it. If I had enough energy, I could yoink the railgunner down here. I think I just want to move right here and just have them walk up and start swinging. You still can. Can I? I don't have energy. Oh, yeah, with Scrapper, too. Yeah, that was going to be what I was going to do. So, yeah, we'll do that. Ow! As for you, I think staying still is the... Actually, wait. If I yoink you, then I don't need to worry about your damage, so... Yeah, we'll move down here. Yeah, move down here. Get the end. Run all the way over here. Get a ton of shield. We're gonna be back attacked by this soldier probably. But we knocked out the med station, so it's all chill. Alright. Get over here! She's going to... Oh, that swaps with any unit, not just enemy units. Noted. Okay, cool. Alrighty, we can start dealing damage. I think we will. Let's see. I can start damaging a couple of things. Do I want to go up here? If I go up here, I can do some damage to the soldier and help out the rider a little bit. This medic's not going to have enough movement to be able to get over here to actually do any assisting. And again, I'm not worried about the mercenary necessarily. I'm mostly worried about these two fucking goobers. That droid has a lot of shield right now. I think I might just want to start doing damage to it. It moves last. We can probably do good chunks. This breacher might walk up here and knock me downwards. How much damage is that? It's not going to be enough with the tower. Yeah, the warp droid kind of is probably going to knock us down here. Unless I move over here. If I move over here, then she can't knock me down and I can still attack. We'll probably have to do that. I don't like putting the rockets in danger range, but it's better than getting my tank instant killed. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, it's not enough range. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Alrighty. He gets some extra damage. We should probably fucking hit this warp thing. I have a feeling this fucking warp droid is going to be annoying the entire round. We don't do too much damage to everything else right now. It would at least get rid of the shield. It would get rid of the shield, and we can probably, like, walk and jump behind to do some big damage. And it's marked! Yeah, we're gonna jump. Nice. Ow. Alright, we expected that, but that's fine. Alrighty, I think moving this breacher up here and just back attacking is the best course of action. We can move this other one. Oh, actually, we can move this other one up there too. If we go right here and back attack, we can get rid of this warp droid right now. Get out of here. Blue screen that, you son of a bitch. We don't have the best of range right now. This soldier is probably just gonna back attack the rider. I think I want to move up here and just help out the rider when the time comes. It's mine now. Alrighty. Alright, you're walking up and swinging. Taking hella damage from it. Medic is hitting our tower. Okay, she blew up the med station. I'm fine with that. I don't think we need the med station. Let's see. We can do some big damage there. If I bomb my own unit... Nah, that's not gonna be enough. Although, the Berserk bonus... That might push us into a good Berserk bonus. We could also just terrify this, this breacher right now and just deal with everyone else. Like, we can like, run up here, back attack the nurse. I think everyone down here can start moving upwards and clearing out everyone up here. If we stun the breacher, that'll just give us more time to do that. So, let's do that. And yeah, I think we will take Rocket. We will move as upwards as we can while still attacking this nurse, which seems to be right about here. Yeah, we'll leave that breacher alone so far. Bam! Alrighty. We get a bomb. That'll knock him out of the fear. That'll do some pretty good damage. That'll do some pretty good damage. And this will do some pretty good damage. I think if we just loop around and back attack, we can get some very big number. So let's do that. Let's see. Can I jump behind someone? I can jump behind you. Yeah, that breacher is stunned, so we don't need to worry about getting knocked in the water. Mercenary gone. Nice. If I move up here and command grab the breacher, it won't have enough range to walk up and just knock my akimbo, but my akimbo moves first anyway, so I don't think I need to worry about that. I think I just want to walk upwards. Cool. Alrighty, we're going to walk up and bomb that nurse. Not gonna one-shot, but it'll get close. Alright. Like I said, we're literally just gonna do donut, get a big shield, do some damage. I said this before, I will say it again. Barefoot while motorcycle riding is certainly a decision. Alright, you can move now, so we're just going to go right up here, and we're gonna hope for the high roll. We could have berserked for it, but we're in a good position, so it's not the end of the world. They get med station, that's fine. We couldn't just blow up this nurse. Our akimbo... Actually... Feet enjoyers need their food, I guess. Yeah, I think we'll just target the nurse. We'll have the akimbo just get rid of the breacher, and then we'll start bullying that soldier up there. Ouchie. Bat. And that's the one shot. Nice. Ooh, we get a cleaver. Alrighty. And our last commander item for the time. HP extra movement on round 1. That would be pretty... I have no idea what the fuck this is like. What this is going to be like. Defense, HP, first turn movement. First turn movement will probably be the best overall. I think I want the movement. The extra positioning is probably going to be better. Alright. We move on over here. We don't need anyone here, so... Yeah, we are ready for the boss. One last check. We have a 25% attack increase. Who to give that to? That is the question. And extra defense. With grounded was pretty handy. That's 15 defense. Yeah, we'll just replace that shield. That way we're grounded, so we don't need to worry about getting knockback. And then the cleaver is 25% attack. That's 58 to 79. Goes to 59 to 86 with a cleave. But do we need the cleave on her? Because we usually flank like solo units with her. How does cleave with ranged attack works? If I give this to a rocket, how does that interact? Should I do it for science? Usually don't combine those, so you don't for mine. You know what? For science. We'll try it out. Which of these two get rid of? We want the range, we want the movement, we want the... It's a percentage attack we're exchanging, so... let's see. That one is retaliation break. That one is attack on lower health units. That one's extra movement. So we'll replace this cat sticker for now. We've not been using our abilities with our rockets, come to think of it, so we can exchange the ability power on these classes for just 10% extra attack. Everyone still has all their actives. I don't think I want to change any of them. I think we're good. Ooh, 10% attack and 25 HP. We might want to give that to someone. Let's see, we lose HP, but it fixes our lower initiative. I like that. I don't like lowering my initiative, honestly. So many burgers. Burgers, 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 burgers. I think that's what we'll go with. Yeah. Alrighty, alrighty. Our enemies have a artillery system, a barracks. They have the alert buff. Does that do nothing because I went here immediately? Like, they have no alert level, right? Okay, cool. They got a barracks and they have a factory. God, that fucked me over last round pretty bad, so I think I want to go over and get rid of that. It's literally horror farming. Okay. And we have a supply point here. I want 2 units right here. I want probably my biker to go up here and destroy this artillery system, and I want something to capture the supply point. And I want someone else to move up here to get the med station and get rid of this factory. So we'll probably split. We'll put a tank here and a tank there, and then we'll, like, go around and converge on the middle. The barracks are going to be annoying. But I think the chip damage is going to do more to me than it will to them, so I want to get rid of the artillery. So let's do something like this. Yeah, and then, yeah. Okay, you both have the same movement, but you have a little bit of extra movement because of the rabbit hop. I think we want to do that. Or do I just want to try and thug it out and then put everyone on one side and then just, like, go counterclockwise? I don't think I want to do that either. I think I want to try and get these buildings, because the building bonuses are very strong. Yeah, I think I just want to focus on the buildings. Alrighty. We're gonna waltz right up here. Hold it down. Ooh. We can destroy this rock, and that will let us capture the supply point immediately. So if we do that by moving up here, then that'll put them in the firing range. We gotta be careful with the water here, but as long as we're careful with the water here, then we should be good. I think I want to move right up. Ouchie. It's all units, so I can't use that on buildings. Yeah, because I would like to start poking away at the buildings. Actually, if we have... Yeah, she's in a really weird position right now. So, like, if I move up here, I can move up one more, and start hitting either this building or that building if I move a little bit more. I think I can start hitting this building pretty safely if I do that. Yeah, and we'll have the rider take this. They'll probably start moving downwards, and then these two can start moving upwards. Yeah. Ow. Well, that was rude. Alrighty, and our rocket. I think, rather than helping out with fighting this breacher, I think I want to just move right here and start chipping away at this building. Because our rockets deal pretty good damage now, and getting rid of those buildings as soon as possible so that we're not dealing with constant healing is probably a better option. Alright, she got the march bonus. We take some back damage. Sniper's moving up. Retaliation break. This is gonna hurt. Oh, God. Well, we live on one. It's fine. We'll take the med station. Can I one-shot this? I cannot one-shot this. I would like to start doing as much as I can to it. I really wish you could, like, set the movement in a way so you could adjust how you're gonna end looking just a little bit better. Because, like, I would love to be able to just, like, move in a square like that, and then end looking that way so that they have to wander behind like that to, like, one shot. But yeah, let's get rid of that. We should move up here. And we should hit this. Alrighty. I can heal. Do I sacrifice this unit to just get rid of that building immediately? Maybe! Because the heal will only give me 40, which is not going to be enough to really survive much. Although, better use it and then hope for it, rather than, you know, not, I suppose. None of the enemies are injured right now, so we can't fear anything. Yeah, you know what? We'll heal. And yeah, we'll hope for the high roll. Alright, cool. Nice. Okay, that sniper can attack you right now. You're probably gone. I knew that was gonna happen, though. Should I move up? Yeah, I think I should just move up here and just attack this and get rid of it. That builds shield, so we're good if they attack. Taking 40, retaliate pretty well. Bombarda! That's fine. That's honestly less damage than I was expecting. Alright, they're gonna go swing. We're in a good position to berserk now. So what I'm thinking, hit a berserk, that will buff this scrapper, so I can probably do some heavy damage here. And then I think I want to sacrifice this rocket to this sniper, essentially. Oh, no, wait. I can't move yet. And she's not damaged enough for a fear. Well, she will be if I do that. No, because I can't. Because my turn's going to end. Damn. Let's see. I can do some good damage to that building. I can deal 37 to you. I can deal 41 to you, 36 to you. Do I just want to go for the buildings? Do I want to sacrifice the rockets to the buildings? Just to get rid of them? Maybe. We can recapture this artillery system unless the enemies decide to, but if they do that, then we can turn around and fight them. They might take the artillery system. We have bombs. We can bomb you and do good damage. I think we should do that regardless. Okay. So I think we berserk. We get the damage bonus. We start swinging, because we'll at least get the 26%. We're not going to get too much of a bigger boost. But I think our berserk will come back again before their march or their bombardment. If we do that, we can either hit the sniper or hit this building. I think that's what I'm going to do. See. I think I want to move up here. We can hit the sniper, potentially get a massive chunk, or we can chunk the building. Let's see. If I hit you, that's a big bonus, and we're still a little dangerous because we're still by the water. I could hit you. I could just go here. They still have the flank defense right now. We're probably going to get rid of that next turn. That flank defense is, like, pretty massive, not gonna lie. I think we just back attack you. We're probably going to lose a rocket. We might lose both rockets, because the sniper is in perfect position. If I go up here and hit the sniper... Let's see, who moves next? You'll be able to back attack you. You'll not move for a while. You're stuck there for a while. So I don't need to worry about water if I do that. So if I go back here and I hurt you, we'll live. And it's going to be a while for you to move again. So you know what? We'll do that. And that'll make this sure that this rocket stays alive. So I still get some range damage. Pew! Bam! Nice! Yeah. Yep, and the sniper takes out the rocket. Alright. Get the strength in numbers bonus. Strength in numbers, they're recapturing that artillery. Let's see. They're back. Do I... Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. What is the range for that? You're next, right? Yeah. Okay, idea. We go here. We cannot bomb. That's fine, because our other option... How's the run doing? We are on the boss. We can jump here and get a good chunk of damage. Not too much, because I can't flank the factory. Or, like, flanking's not going to do too much because of the factory still, but it will be a good chunk. Alright. You're going to knock into us. That's fine. We're active now. Do I just want to start scrapping with them? I think I do. Yeah, to maintain health. So yeah, we will heal. Okay, so if I move down here, I'll full heal. Or I could tank the... Oh yeah, wait, we can just... We have a ton of extra damage now. Yeah, that's all one shot now. Nice, alright, we can get rid of this. Alright, no more flanking defense bonus. I am scared of that sniper, but we have a lot of shield. So, if we go here and attack... We could also bomb. Yeah, like if we bomb them, we can burn them. Hell, I don't even need to move for that, honestly. I think I can just bomb her right here. Yeah. Yeah, let's actually use these. We'll bomb these two and burn them. And now... Do we... We have the range. We can just attack. If we go down here, that's not enough. They're already burning, so we don't need to worry about that. I think I just want to attack the medic. Alright. Alright, she decided to destroy that rock for some reason. Alright, she's active now, so she knocked that rocket away. That tower is back up. Sniper moved quite a bit, so we're gonna survive this. Strength in numbers. Okay. So now, I think I want to terrify this breacher. I terrified this breacher. This one's far enough away where it'd have to do some movement. Because I think I just want to, like, start trading up here. So I think I terrify this one. Or alternatively, I walk up, slack the sniper. And then I can terrify the sniper. Because that sniper is going to be doing massive damage. Hell, matter of fact, when do you move? Way later. Do I want to just go here, jump behind, and potentially one-shot the sniper? Maybe! It's risky. It is very risky. Is it worth it? Maybe. Let's see. So we'll sticky bomb. So they'll need to move or they'll get stuck. If I back attack you, that's 45. That's not enough. If I were to jump behind you, I can attack either of these two. I can probably one-shot the medic, but I cannot one-shot the soldier most likely. Most likely. We're gonna get healing. I think we can survive at least, like, one attack or two. You're next. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna stun you, so I don't need to think about it. Alrighty. I think I will just jump right over here. And then flank the sniper. And then we'll have our scrapper run up and just deal with it after her. Alright, Alright, 65 damage is really good. We're at full health. We have good retaliation potential. We can go right here and one-shot the soldier because we don't need to worry about the medic. Let's go. Alrighty. We cannot directly attack the sniper, but if we grab, it will knock her out of position. But she's sticky bombed. We don't necessarily care. I think I just want to go up here and trade with either you or you right now. Probably you. I'm not worried about a back attack from the breacher, and it'll keep me away from the water. Yeah, we just heal that back. Bombardment, so we'll take some damage here. That's fine. Alrighty. We have a ton of movement. We can go right here, back attack this medic, get rid of her immediately. Build our shield back up. Alright. Alright, that sniper is not moving, but we have huge defense. So now the bomb bombs. Oh, retaliation break, so Kimbo's probably got by 1. Damn. That's fine. They're all pretty low. Let's see. Who's moving next? You? We can just make that not possible. And then we get the Berserk bonus. We can potentially one-shot the mortar, but I don't think I'm worried about the mortar as much anymore. I think I just want to start moving over here and start being able to help out with this fracas going on. Too bad I can't grab her. Alrighty. We can heal. And then we can move. We can get rid of the sniper now. By a lot. Hell, we could also get rid of the fucking aura farming building, but we don't need to worry about that. Alright, get our healing. We have a ton of movement. If I move over here, these scrappers are definitely going to walk up here and try and probably attack Ryder, but oh wait, if we move up here, there's a higher likelihood of us one-shotting this soldier, and we're in a good position to like start moving. Nice. So that we have our damage and shield building up. Alrighty. I would move right here and command grab this breacher. I'm not going to do that because this one can literally just walk up and knock me downward. So what I will do instead is walk up here and command grab the medic. Do some damage and knock her out of position. Alrighty. Now, decisions. We can knock out this breacher with a high likelihood. We have good stats. We can survive a back attack from this breacher, and all we'll have to deal with is the breacher and the medic. So, let's do that. Nice. Alrighty. We have a ton of movement. We can do good damage to you. We can go right here and potentially one-shot this medic. And build up our shield and survive our breacher attack, so let's do it. Nice. Alright, and now we just gotta deal with the breacher. Alright, perfect. We will attack this building just so they're not healing anymore. Now that they're a lone breacher. And we're gonna run right around and back attack. I fucking love the Rider. It very much reminds me of Wyvern Knights from Fire Emblem. And I don't really like Fire Emblem, but goddamn do I love the Wyvern Knights. Yeah, now we just scrap. You're alone. You got no friends. Yep, and there we go. Alrighty, perfect. We beat a run. That was my first time beating a run, and I did it on stream. Yay! Alright, cool. And we get no items. What does that do? Attack and defense. Attack and defense extra for every other punk item equipped. Damn, that's pretty good. We get some attack. When your units take damage, gain attack and ability power. That's pretty good. Unit attack and ability power, also pretty good. On ability usage, gain ability power, take some damage. Alright. And then bombard an enemy. Alright, cool. And we unlocked a new commander. Alrighty. Alright, we had some pretty damn good runs today. That first one was pretty bad because of the positioning and of all the buildings and shit, but that second one went phenomenally. I'm gonna go relax now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you come around for next time. Next time being Sunday, where we will probably get back to playing Okami. I would like to, you know, finish playing that game. Yeah. Thank you. Later.